Good.
It's Christmas themed. Santa stockings.
It's not really, but I hope
And
this video knocks your socks off.
Bloody murder, which is red.
I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing.
Finbar.
Have a seat.
Yeah, my real name. You just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case.
Rusty's new name is Finbar.
Poor Hispanic woman.
I like how he's like, yeah, get off my back about it. You did not say anything.
Yeah.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes.
I always knew you had a real name, Rusty.
Since the Dali fiend first struck.
Who named the kid Rusty?
Kind of hint that he thinks that men just can't cope.
Well, young folks, you win some and you lose some. At least
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
over the moon, boys. The DA couldn't be more pleased with the
See, you're right. Maybe the last case we did wasn't actually. Maybe we did commit the wrong guy.
Get out there and catch
I did.
But like I said, if you did pick the other guy, even if it is true, even if he was guilty, you'd still only get 3 stars. So it's all about playing for achievements or versus playing for morals.
Wise name would clearly make a horrible detective.
I would play just to impress my boss, yes. Yeah. The video, I feel like this video is kind of rough. Like I was attempting to redo it. I didn't do anything wrong, but I just wasn't like smooth like it usually is.
I mean, like getting in the car by going the entire way around it.
Yeah, that's just a small example.
Well, we'll consider this a scenic route of playing this game.
Mhm.
And from then on, it was a nice, smooth drive to our destination.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the first. I think the first and last mission where you don't actually get to see like the murder happen.
Oh,
Detectives, they're
It's
ready to
like
start the show.
Phoenix Wright, where they slowly give you less and less information.
But you have to remember we're not doing homicide the rest of the game either. So
We're not doing homicide?
we're not doing homicide the rest of the game. Like, there's 2 more case files we haven't done. We've done traffic.
Death is pretty apparent.
Now we're on the
We
homicide.
best wait for you when you're ready.
And there's 2 more after this. There's no reason to
Nice
step
and
over the
gentle
body.
on the body, just before the light through her stomach.
Yeah. There's clues in all 4 parts of her body: face, torso, and both arms.
Great deal of force. Kiss the blood, BD.
The Black Dahlia.
Big dingo. Maybe it's blue dingo.
Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails.
Brown daisy, perhaps?
No. Anyway, there's gonna be a few clues here. I think there's like almost 12.
Why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
So her last name may be Antonia.
I think that's her first name, because usually the last name
case was
first.
solid. I'm not convinced about that.
Yeah, you could be
The
right.
best way to get away with murder is to pin it on
But
somebody else.
we'll find out soon enough.
Salary, this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered.
Yeah. We know the MO. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. Spoken to
She'll Phil look disgusted.
has medical experience.
Yeah, how would they
All murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
know how this guy's
Never had
murdered?
no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere. Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal.
I'm gonna use that wherever part of the skull I'm talking about.
Occipital?
Lipstick
Yeah.
appears to be a
I
similar
know, I read
color
that. I was
to
like,
the
I
other
don't know
cases.
what that is at
I'll
all.
see if I can nail down a brand.
The occipital region of the neck.
Yeah.
Oh. Anyway, first after body, first clue.
Is that an
After talking in the
arm?
corner,
If she took a blow
it's
to the
a
head by the other,
stocking.
she was probably unconscious when strangled.
Oh, okay. It looked like it was a solid metal piece or something, because it didn't bend.
Anyway, there's also a trail of blood here, which is in 4th, 5th, 6th clue.
May as well follow
And
the trail.
just follow the trail. That'll lead to all the other clues.
She was murdered. by a plate or hat.
We found the suspect.
Antonia. Same as the library.
So yeah, Antonia is the first name. Unless she likes having her last name written on her hat.
Yeah, Smith. Only one of us.
I know you would like that.
I don't think I'd write that Arnstock though, like the most vague name. Property of Smith.
This doesn't help me at all, yeah.
One
Yeah.
shoe.
Yes. This crime gets deeper and deeper.
The scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence.
Police car.
Yeah, I heard 2 chimes there. Like, should I? No, that's probably just one of those. Because you haven't seen there are items in this game that
Area pristine for you boys.
don't actually help you at all, and won't even bother writing it in your log.
Something randomly glimmered in the shadows, so
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
a
it took
key.
me. Like, why do I have to
Strung up like
rotate it perfectly? So I'm like, oh, it's a key.
Yeah. He's just wandering around. What the hell
Yeah,
is this?
here I walk past the key without really realizing it. Because I'm like,
gonna do a nice calm turn around.
yeah, because I'm like, oh, I hit the staircase, I missed one.
Oh, you shouldn't have gone to this staircase yet?
Correct, but the clue's not far behind, it's like a few feet. But it's not going to affect your... It doesn't matter what order you get the clues in. But this is an important clue.
or a cipher.
What do you think that means?
253.
Yeah. Not hard at all.
Is that it? Just numbers?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like how in a rush he is to get out these.
They just casually walked in. Gotta get up.
Yeah.
Come on, Rusty.
Yeah, just keep following the blood trail.
Really dragged her around town.
Mm-hmm.
Antonia McDonald or something.
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us?
This guy's playing tricks on us.
Clearly wants us to find.
Yeah, I got turned around here.
Left them for us.
Where am I?
Yeah, I thought that was such a rough landing.
More confident.
Yeah. Knees, what are those? Oh!
Yeah.
Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
Yeah, maybe we should do our... Since we discovered the Skype thing, maybe we should do our next videos live or something.
I won't be able to hear it though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you would, wouldn't you?
Trail points
No.
up.
We did this, we did the 3-way Skype.
I don't think that'll work though. You'd have the
I get-
background sound in your recording.
I could just play through my speakers.
That's what I said, you still have a background in your...
Yeah.
Though the audio is not the greatest here
Pulled
anyways.
from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance?
This would be an exciting case with like the guy intentionally leaving clues.
Yeah.
Like as a detective, I'd like something like this. I don't know how you feel about it though.
I like it.
Looks as though the killer was
It's exciting.
decorating with this.
I just need to say, this clue right here, after you look at this clue, it'll be a little cutscene. Won't even be a cutscene, but it'll bring you back to the bottom.
Son of a
In your
bitch, once
car?
her identified.
So make sure you hear this
This is
chime,
Antonia Maldonado, 712
after this.
North Hill Street, downtown.
or else you missed the clue. Alright, put it back. There we go. Na, 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 na. Weird thing is I didn't even like edit anything out. I felt like there would have been like a scene where they were talking or something.
And where exactly are we going?
Where are
Please
we
help.
going? Just drive.
Yeah, I need to think.
It was me. Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
Right, so then there's a
Why are you so
husband
affirmative?
Get him, we'll close the case.
Rusty's razor, of course.
I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But does ADA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
If he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting it.
I'm sure.
So we're going to Maldonado's?
Pardon me?
We're going to the victim's house, or what?
Oh, yeah, where she lived.
The residence at 1:08 p.m.
Yeah. No, pets.
35 cents for a room.
So it's 50 cents in total. They're charging for the beds too. That's already in the room.
Oh, you guys went up side by side,
Just a moment.
rubbing arms.
Shit.
I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPentia, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor.
So we're just gonna head to the parlor
Wipe
here,
your feet
boys.
as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
I don't know who this lady is because I was
Mrs.
very
Maldonado
distracted.
was found dead this
I'll
morning.
carry this on my own.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
It is
Can't
necessary.
believe it.
Oh, does it?
A person seems so alive, and then they're gone.
Oh no, she's
Antonia's
not
room
gone.
is
Just
upstairs.
brutally
Last
murdered.
door on the left.
The body
Thank you.
spread out naked in the
We'll be back
back
shortly.
alley.
Excuse
Blood
us a moment,
strewn
ma'am.
across the block. But she's far from gone. Let's follow Rusty up here. Oh,
Will you look at that? Someone's turned the place over.
Okay, we have an address.
alright. New point of interest. Angel Maldonado. Closely related, no doubt.
Charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
Why does he always take the jewelry of yours?
A smashed
Why did
window
this-
explains why the place looks tossed.
Why did this old hag running the rooms not hear all this commotion?
Phelps.
And how does Rusty feel about windows?
So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from.
I guess it's the side of the house, probably. Well, let's head on out. We've gathered all we needed. Where the fuck is Nathan?
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, detective. I'll do my best.
Do you
got
have
a
any
southern
idea
accent,
who
so you
might
know
have
she's a
wanted to
liar.
hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife to serve me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
Yeah, stay the fuck out of this, Filber.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
How's that supposed to mean?
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar.
I need to get so mean.
She's been drinking
Phelps.
quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar. It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
You've had a break-in?
No! That can't be true.
No.
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
This broken window.
So Antonia lost her keys
Is that
and
a
used
movie?
an iron bar to
An
jimmy the
open
back
window.
window?
With Johnny Depp.
I heard a
has
noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon
John
in the milk
Leguizamo.
bottles.
John something. I liked it.
It'd be
I like that
very
actor a
bad
lot.
for business if this
Pardon
news
me,
got
okay.
out. I have a reputation to protect.
And yet you just fucking leave the window broken, old
Antonia
lady?
and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace.
What about the
What's that all of her jewelry?
Let's doubt her.
What about her
Call
bracelet?
her a liar.
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
Show the picture, guys.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
We
I
can
always
either
feel these
fight
people
or
know too much and that they're suspects in themselves for it.
check out the El Dorado.
Let's go to the bar first, but the ball is in Wisenate's court, so let's see what he
Either way,
decides.
We can drive.
Or I guess what Rusty decides.
Where are we headed?
Although your guy never says where we're actually going.
A nosy old hag? Ha! And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wives line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
Rusty, don't tail his ass. That's just gonna piss him off. I like this music here. I mean, it's unfitting because it's a loading screen, but it's a good little suspenseful beat. I guess we did not go to the bar first. 305.
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
Ah, dang. Tried guessing it. And I was wrong, guys. I was bloody wrong. So, to those wondering why I'm talking to myself here, it's because the call dropped with Nathan. And I'm not sure what happened, because I'm online, clearly. I'm still able to load this video. And it says he's online. And he has not messaged
Well,
me. I
this
have not
could turn
messaged
ugly.
him.
Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Why do we always not knock? Like,
Hey, what the fuck? LAPD,
yeah, it's kind of
motherfucker, you're
completely
under arrest.
casual. Oh, real smart. We can't take on two guys. Oh, he lost his hat.
What do you think?
He lost his hat, guys. Nathan can't fight. Well, to be fair, Mexicans are generally pretty good fighters. What? How do you get taken out?
Damn. They got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
I wonder if he said that line specifically
LAPD,
because
you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
he had his hat knocked off.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, God damn it! You think I could kill my own wife?
I don't, Angel. I mean, with a name
Should
like
give the
that.
whole place a going over, then talk to the neighbors. And Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
Just picked fruit
Finbar
market.
with 2 R's.
I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
That's not fruit. Uh-oh. It's the same bar that she was at.
Must be a family favorite.
And he smoked 2 cigarettes, which is indicative of the ashtray as well as the matches.
This will take some explaining.
Like, who the fuck just hangs their bloody cloth right in the kitchen? Bloody shirt.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. Got no alibi, he's toast.
He just said he was here with his brother.
What do you want?
LAPD. We're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
That was like a very casual but aggressive conversation.
No good.
Glad we're
Nobody here.
able to interact with all these doors though and get testimonials.
Sorry about that. I'm playing with my kid. LAPD.
Just
Were you
shoots
here
him.
last night?
Sons of bitches.
Yeah. My wife and I are
Oh,
separated,
Nathan's calling.
and I had the kids last night.
Hello.
I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Welcome back. I was doing the LP by myself.
Hello?
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, miss?
Another nosy
ran.
woman, eh?
I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No.
That's like, I wanna fuck you,
I didn't.
Phelps.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
I kept thinking you were going to call that one a nosy old hag.
Neither of you guys
Phelps.
put it.
Well,
It goes to shake your hand.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
What the fuck did I tell you,
The
Phelps?
hired help at the El Dorado might have seen the broad the night she died. Maybe the regulars, too. Check it out.
There's also some cars through the store. One's the rare one, so just go through all 3 of them. The Mercury Custom, I believe, is the rare one.
Which one's the custom?
It'll say when you get in. But it's the red one.
Like this red one, or that you were just
On
passing now?
the one on the far left.
Oh, so the first one you see.
Mhm.
Good. Just helping out our viewers.
Yep, this one's a Ford Business Coupe. I think that's
Oh,
it.
you're getting in them all, right? Okay, so-
Yeah. You're confused, Rusty.
Rusty doesn't understand what
Yeah. This one right here is a custom, so it's pretty rare. You can only get it by the end of this mission, even if you come back to this location.
That's your first time getting it, eh?
Yep.
Can you drive to this one?
So,
And where exactly
we'll actually
are
take
we
it to
going?
our next location. I like the walk around.
I'd be more than content.
What do you think of this music?
I'm not crazy about the old 40s music like you are.
I only like it because it's kind of find it creepy. No matter what kind of music it is from the 40s, I just think it's really creepy.
Because you're a big fan of the music from Fallout as well, right?
Yeah.
What can I get you?
And I
LAPD.
just thought it was
Detectives
sort of
Phelps and
silly,
Galloway.
sort of-
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah, being a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia
I want to go to this bar.
What did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Is that guy's face?
Do you know her well?
Yeah.
Is she a regular?
Oh.
Hell no.
Oh
She was
shit.
getting tight last night, complaining about her old man.
But I feel like that'd be a good
Just slowly get
reaction
used
if
to
I
it and
actually
walk.
did the murder and I wanted to
She was so hammered last night, she
no
left a letter on
suspicion
the
about
bar.
myself.
Oh,
I'll show you.
Like, no, like, what happened? What'd she do? She was murdered. Oh shit.
Angel.
Have another spoon? You want a tip? Refill my coffee next time, honey.
That guy in the background's an asshole.
Force papers.
Yeah.
Did you open them?
Want a
need
tip?
to.
Serve more
She
beer.
was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she
Show
was
your
going to show him.
tits. LOL.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Looks a little doubtful.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order.
I wanted to say
The
something
closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I
Take it
suggested
easy,
she try there.
Carone.
She seemed reluctant.
Take it easy,
Can Antonia
hombre.
say where she was going when she left?
She said she was
Easy
going to serve
essay.
the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
Dutch courage?
She attract any interest?
I believe
An
that,
extremely
yes.
drunk young woman? What do you think?
No.
She managed to scare
Sure.
him off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Rusty still
No
left his
problem.
hat behind. It's fine.
Yeah. For
Hey.
the whole case.
Get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last
I like
question.
what Phelps
What
says
size
right
shoe
here.
do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have white feet.
Broad line.
Just because the shoes have been relevant to the last two cases, so we're just like,
Yeah, people are always like, it's a small shoe.
Sir,
but
do you work here?
It's not that small.
Sorry, pal, just making deliveries.
From where?
Just pick fruit market across the street.
Fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does.
I'm gonna have to
Unless
ask
it's
you some
level of
questions,
slice
sir.
with the tequila.
We found a crate a lot like the ones you're wheeling there, except it was filled with booze. You know anything about that?
What? No, we deliver all over the place, officer. No telling where the boxes end up.
What's to say they just didn't put the alcohol
Excuse
in
me,
a fruit
I
basket
have to get on with
afterwards?
this.
Fine, thanks.
Any box is a good box.
Well, I made nothing from that clue if I saw it.
Yeah.
The guy just destroyed a box as he drove off.
Just picked fruit market. That's where Antonia went to call for
Do you
a
think
cab
it was
last
just
night.
picked?
Maybe. I mean, they're in Los Angeles. There's a lot of orchards there. Not just picked, but like within the same week.
Yeah, I just,
Red Nate.
I just like since I didn't bring the cruiser, I wouldn't be able to get radio, so I actually have to call in. So I have to go for a phone that's like
Phelps badge
a block away.
1247.
Rusty's finally got up.
Runs on the street, gets hit.
Message from Captain Donnelly, Detective.
You just keep
Your
talking.
presence is requested
Not gonna help you, officer. Oh, I look a pickup.
Yeah, just like glance it over, like go back,
Thank you.
back straight ahead.
Yeah. Rusty's like trying to reach for you. Save me.
Yeah.
Just calling in, seeing how you're doing. This one's got a nice little dress. Okay.
Yeah, no, I intentionally did that.
You're behind the wheel.
So yeah.
Who's an asshole?
Because if we took the police car before coming here, they would have told us on the radio. Come along here.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
But
Letters?
it's nice to drive a nice car. I have a new car.
Yeah. Now we sent another. I really hate this fuck.
Another thing is, I also have since I beat the game, I have like six suits to choose from.
Yeah.
I'm always tempted to like
Every fucking hick
pick
town in
a
America
different suit for
turns up here.
another episode, but I'm like,
Where do they
maybe I
end
should
up?
just keep
Got
it
fucking sidewalk.
unbiased and
Show
just
them off at least once, I think. I don't know if you have 6 more cases or whatever.
I don't know. Oh, there's a lot more cases, like 20.
Oh my god.
I know. I just feel like if I pick
Well,
one,
this is where Job leaves. I've had fun, guys.
that's a dude I tell those episodes. Then
Captain is waiting for you downstairs with
I might pick a new suit next episode. I don't know, just picking a suit makes me feel like no longer an informative video, but like
Just your fun, wild adventure.
Yeah.
Picking whatever suit you want.
Yeah.
I like how you cut them off.
Yeah, I tentatively will cut him off. I don't want to go past me.
I think we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Don't even knock, just bust
Boys.
down the door.
Come on in. Phelps. Have you met Finch Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir. This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all the fares back 24 hours.
Why does he
regardless.
think this?
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and type from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also
And
new.
Zodiac Killer, I think, that did that.
Hand typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
It's
Go
actually
ahead.
irrelevant
Look
to
over both
this
documents
case.
pretty carefully. They've been
But
wet
it's
with
big
gasoline,
in the
so there's no
broad
chance of prints.
game.
Pardon me?
These letters are actually irrelevant to this case, but they're
That's the message.
they're relevant to the like in a broader sense, the whole game.
Fuck you, BD. Tex.
Yeah.
Keep upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
That's why we called you in.
You think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley. Sure, I knew
By
that.
Shelley?
You see, Finnis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what does it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a
Rusty,
titan,
you are
a
indeed a
superhuman
bright boy.
character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
I knew he would know it as well as Phelps.
The Dahlia guy believes in Superman.
Told you
Yes,
Rusty was a
it's
genius. He knew
One
the
thing
exact
for
same
sure is
poem
that
as
he's educated.
Phelps did.
What about the link to the
I think he
Henry
was being
case?
sarcastic.
got the writing
No!
on the papers.
He's
You
an honest
said
guy.
he's
No,
fiendishly
he
clever and takes
is
pleasure
a
in
bright
told
man.
us. What's happening with the
Rusty's
Maldonado
even like,
case?
no, the whole
Yeah.
side.
We have the heart
Rusty,
of
where's your
custody.
hat?
We haven't interviewed him yet.
I got the
upstairs
shit beat
then,
out of
lads,
you by
and see
some
if we
random
can break
Mexican
him.
guy.
Why did you pick it up? I refuse to.
It was a mark of my defeat.
Yeah. I'm never gonna go
I got the
question.
jitters again.
What was that crashing? Anyway, we're gonna go question the husband.
Angel?
Yeah, Angel.
Yeah. He seems like you're sitting patiently.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to
He
say?
didn't seem to have a bad attitude before.
Yeah,
with
he just seemed
Antonia
really
the night
fully
she died.
was fighting him.
But she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
Well, his brother started fighting him.
So your
And
wife paid you
then
a visit
Rusty
last
decided
night.
to punch Angel
What
because
time
of
was
that.
Late, around midnight, maybe. She didn't stay long.
He didn't stay.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her.
I think we have an alibi.
I think you killed her.
I would say otherwise.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was
And I believe,
biased old lady.
and I believe your neighbor from across the room, across the
The opposite side
yeah.
of the entire complex.
Yeah, it took me a while to find it. Oh,
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right, but she went out and I went out after her, and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car, it was a brown Ford coupe.
The driver was genderless?
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
Lie.
That's not what I killed her. I
I don't
mean,
believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far and you lashed out.
I told you, I wouldn't accept a divorce.
Well, scroll down a little bit.
The judge
You can
said
also
a
choose
date.
the
You were
like
gonna
the
be
letter
paraded
that was in
in
her
front of the whole city
suitcase.
for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Yeah.
Antonia.
One in the suitcase or the one she had at the
Jesus.
bar.
She came in drunk, out of her mind.
Not
She doesn't
only did she
normally
want to
drink.
divorce you, she's dead.
She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me
That's how
papers.
she got her divorce.
Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out.
Or
That's the truth.
maybe she was too scared to give him the
What size
paper,
shoe
so
do you
she
wear, Angel?
offed herself.
Size 8.
She's
What
like,
difference does that make?
I don't want to give him a hard decision. I'll just force him into
When
it.
we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
I was iffy about that because he crossed his arms.
She
so
never
it's
wore
like,
it. She didn't like the message.
Yeah.
She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt
So
being covered in blood?
You found that?
Yeah.
I cut
You
myself
found that?
shaving.
You left it right in the kitchen. Hanging.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Ippolito, he said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El
And that's
Dorado
it.
bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street
I wonder
downtown.
why I looked at Rusty when you said that.
One last question, Angel.
Maybe he thinks
Do
Rusty's
the
not a
words kiss the
creep.
blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to
I
me.
like how you guys just
You're
got
not
up.
clear by
I
any
don't
means,
even care
Angel.
what the
You're
answer
going back
is.
into a
Yeah.
cell.
Oh, it's out
You
of
should
point.
think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
Like Angel. Somebody in there.
I don't like that name, especially for a guy.
Yeah, and I don't like how they pronounce it. Like, I feel it should be like Aniel or something.
You
Angel.
drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Well, Aniel?
Where exactly are we
Angel.
going?
Yeah. Oh yeah, think about this market we're about to go to. If you go there before going here, it'll be locked.
What's your read on Maldonado?
I still like him for it. Seriously, that line about the guy at the fruit market making Isa his woman? Please. We'll get to the market and the guy behind the counter will tell us he saw Angel drag his old lady off into the night. This case will be shut like all the others.
Guy seems like an extremely close-minded cop that's not willing to like observe anything. He just makes his immediate opinion, and that's how it is.
Yep, that's him. I think that's his exact.
She was married? Well, the husband definitely did it. Are you
Yeah.
sure? We have lots of clues leading to like, a pedophile. No,
We have DNA evidence leading to this guy.
he's a solid.
Was he
alibi
married to
saying
her?
He's out of the country.
Yeah.
He found a way somehow. I don't know how he did it.
Husbands always find a way.
The handbag was left just up there, overlooking the market.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't get that one.
Yeah, I was very disappointed. She was on guard.
So I'm the... Wait, you look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What
Hey,
brings
it's
you
the
here?
delivery guy we saw. Like
Yeah,
20
why
minutes.
wouldn't we be able to
LAPD,
recognize him? I
Detective
mean,
Phelps
he's
and
working at the
Galloway.
exact same
Clem
place.
Feeney. What can I do for you?
Yeah.
Did you happen to see
Well,
a
I
young
guess you
woman
expect
last
them to
night?
be two
21
different
years
jobs,
old,
not be the
Hispanic?
clerk
Sure, she came
and
by
the
last night.
delivery.
Why do you ask?
Yeah, but I mean, still just picked fruit.
She was wearing
I'm
a
not good
necklace?
at this.
Where the
I
hell have
didn't
I
notice.
seen you before?
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Well, like, I'm not very
Exactly
observant, so
how
I'm scared if a
much
cop
fruit
ever
do you sell here after
questions
midnight,
me, he'll
Clem?
like, he'll treat me like Phelps.
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle.
What
on the
color
side
eyes
of
did
the
he have?
after-hours
I don't
crowd.
know. Are you
But I
sure
don't
you
want
didn't
any
know?
trouble. I'm
Are you
just
sure
trying to
you
make a
just were
buck.
drunk? No.
You're looking at her ass, weren't you? You
Arrived
pig.
around midnight?
Well,
Oh, I
Yeah,
just-
something
I
like
was,
that.
but that's not a crime.
Used the phone for a cab and then left.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She had me back until last night.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
That doesn't match the previous
Can you
story.
describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Hey, don't
Yeah,
you have
I
to
don't
get a
like how
court order or
defensive he got.
something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
No, he's right, Rusty.
Some people just some people just don't know their rights. Back in the day.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we
Wine
get back
and
out
drugs.
Are you working for
Do you remember what the numbers were to the paper we saw?
253, I think.
It's a
Very
typical
good.
power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. Must have seen it during the war.
That would be the gash to the face, right?
I guess.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
It's a cool combination, though. I like it.
Yeah, it's very not a lot of combinations. I don't know. Six to power 3.
Pardon?
6 to power 3. I'm just trying to figure out how many combinations there were. Also, I didn't like the way his thumb was positioned over half the dice, so it's hard for me to kind of.
Oh yeah. Wives, submit to your husbands as to the Lord.
Read that out of your own time.
Virgin Mary.
Virgin Mary, yes. Very good.
Just some.
The hands of God.
High
This
fiving.
brute skull punk gets about
Yes.
10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Pull his fucking arms off?
Yeah.
If I was Clem and let those guys walk in there, I would have just left right away. Like just the comms slip out. That would have been so clever.
Yeah, like he knows they're gonna find the clues. Why is he so? Maybe he had to deal with the customer.
Get after him, Cole.
Yeah.
I do have a business to run.
I could have just booked it.
Yeah, I didn't do that good driving here. I didn't do off-road.
Hit him, Cole. Sit him out. Should have grabbed him when we had the chance, though. When we had the chance,
That
we didn't
map
know he was our
was
guy.
kind of coming down anyway.
It was loose.
Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market. Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
Oh shit!
I don't know why they run. That is so dumb.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it? There's no such thing as too perfect. Don't go to sleep on me.
I did like that turn though. Now it's smooth sailing from here. I also like the way he grabs.
Oh yeah.
But the cutscene is just kind of dumb. Upright. Good work, Rusty.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Is he a sick man?
His face looked red.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace.
What a
I'll pay the fiend
despicable
a
man.
personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
On your way.
Yeah. Do you think he's gonna sneak some of these drugs and run for himself? Oh, okay.
I don't know, I'm not sure.
He's probably bringing that to the evidence room.
Yeah. 4 stars. Oh, you got 5, okay. With a body on his doorstep, the DA may look to to send Clemfini to the gas chamber. Oh my.